Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Green, and this is another in my recordings for AP Statistics. This is Semester 2, Study 6.2, Study number 1. And in study, what we're going to be looking at here, okay, machine, move forward. Thank you. We're in 6.2. That's where we are in the semester 2. And you're just starting inferential statistics. Don't worry, you're going to understand it more as we go along. Don't forget due dates. After 4 weeks, things lock up, so you want to make certain you're getting everything taken care of as it's assigned, and don't get falling behind because that's really hard to get caught up. Okay, so what we're looking at this point is the binomial distributions. And in binomial distributions, you've either got things that are successes or failures. It's like flipping a coin. So if you flip a coin, it's either a heads or and you say, I want it to be a heads. That's a success if it lands on heads. It's a failure if it lands on tails. That's what we're talking about. It's either true or it's false. Okay? So one of the things we're going to be looking at here is if we have 100 trials of a particular thing and there's a 20% success on any one flip of whatever we're doing, what's the probability of getting 7 successes in a row? Okay? Well, what we can do is we have to write that in this format. If you write it down as the b of 100 times, that's the number of times it's in, that's what is that value is right there. You write the probability, 0.2, that's the probability of success, and then you write the number of successes that you're looking for, and that is x. That's what you would be doing there. This is what you're going to have to write when you're writing it out for the AP Statistics test. If you don't write something like this, then they're not going to give you credit for it. You can't write it in the ease of the um, TI calculator, but you can write it like this. Now the other way that you can write this is with that nomenclature like this: 100 trials, and you're looking for 7 successes. 0.2 raised to the 7th power, and 0.8, which is 1 minus 0.2, raised to the 93rd power. Now, if you key this all into the calculator, you get something that's so really small that it's hard to do. So I changed it a little bit here, and I said, what's the probability of getting 15 successes instead? Well, once again, 15 successes. 100 over 15.2 to the 15th power, 0.85 to the I'm sorry, 0.8 to the 85th power. You work that out on the calculator, and you get 0.48. Really? How do you do that? Well, let me show you on the calculator here. TI-83 calculator. Nothing special. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press second distribution. That's this one right above vars right here. And it brings up this distribution list. These are some different tests that we can do. Now I'm going to press A right there, and it took me to binomial PDF. You could have just pressed the down arrow and got to A, but it doesn't work very well when I'm doing it on the computer here. And you notice I've keyed in here 100 trials. My probability is 0.2, and my number of times I'm looking for are 15 successes. And if I just hit enter twice on this, it gives me that binomial PDF, which is what they talked about in the videos, and all the values are keyed in there. You notice I get a 0.048. That means I've got a 5% or a 4.8% chance of getting it correct, of getting that. Not a very high percentage, but it's still a percentage nonetheless. Okay? So, this is something that you can work on, and you can see what's going on in the process here, okay? You're going to be able to understand this binomial distributions a little bit more the more you do them. Okay? So, want to remind you, make certain you tell me that you're in statistics when you're sending me information and you're asking me to do things, because if I don't get that information, it makes it very difficult for me to be able to answer questions for you. Okay? I appreciate it. So I will see you next time.